Good noon, world. Top of the mirror. I just woke up. What time is it? It's like 12 o'clock. Yeah. Passed up, man. Yeah. Time to go to bed yesterday. I went to bed at like, well, about 1 o'clock. I slept till 12 today. So I think because yesterday I had little sleep. I only I only slept for like 5 hours when I worked at Dinty's, but I passed out. I initially woke up at 10 and I slept for another 2 hours till 12. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. I'm now sick. I know. Skysaurus, BJ, BJ Selfishness. God, your wife's a bitch. Yeah, she is, man. She's a bitch, yeah. She's a bitch. Yeah. She banned the guy. I know. Yeah, she is. That's why when she cries to me, I just ignore her. And because after she cries every tears that she loves me, she bangs the guys. That's why I ignore her. Justice. She's a crazy guy. And that's why I ignore you. I'm talking to you when you watch this video. That's why I ignore you when you cry to me. Because as I'm speaking right now, you're banging a guy. You're a psycho, BJ. You're a crazy woman. You know? Can't take that more seriously. Yeah. 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 So VJ's blind. Yeah, of course she is. She's blinded by her sin, the mess. She's blind, obviously. She's a crazy woman. Yeah. She's crazy. Victoria Justice. Yeah. That's why she cries. Yeah, she's desperate. Obviously. Yeah, I like the guys. Ivan's never gonna know, but like, I also want to be with him. I don't really, even though I like these guys, I love some of these guys. Bitch, obviously. I have feelings for them. I don't really care that much about those guys. I care about being with Ivan. Yeah, you know what Tori does is I don't love some of those guys. She's a bitch, obviously. And she has feelings for them. She doesn't really care about those guys that much. Right? She cares about me. She wants to be with me, man. That's when she cries. Yeah, you're right. I don't really care about those guys. Yeah, Victoria Justice has multiple people she's seen. That's how you know she doesn't really care about those guys that much on him. Say, yeah. Whereas with me, she doesn't even want me touching one chick. That's how you know she cares a lot, way more about me than she does those guys in Hollywood, obviously. Yeah. 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 She wants to do personal. Yeah, she wants to do the personals with me, and she has career roles with me, obviously. Yeah, I want to do music with Ivan. I want to do that dream album with Ivan. And man, I want to be a movie star. Because she knows the money I make off the book, the not the 25 that I make off the book. That's enough money for me if you just start Scotch Tape on film studio. And we can what? We can finance our movie with our own money. Zane's for 3 billion, the Gray Escape for 770 million. Easy finance our own movies, and we sign that Mega 910 deal with Amazon with VJ. That's why VJ cries. She wants to do that something else. She doesn't want to be left behind too. Because let's say I was king and I was single, like, you guys will be tuning into VJ Hall, where like, I'm mainly the main event, and I even got out. He has his freedom. He's making all his billions. I'm under the gatekeepers in Hollywood, and Ivan's freedom. He has his freedom. He's trying to live that moment. Like Georgia will be crushed, man. Yeah, man. But she knows she'll never see her husband. Tori Justice knows that if I don't pay, the world will never let him see me because you guys are masters, psychopaths for the mess that I made. You have to pay for that, Ivan. Like, what the fuck did I do to you, man? You guys are fucking wicked people, man. Like, seriously, man, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do? What did I do to deserve death for being my wife? You guys are a mess, man. You're psychopaths, man. What are you gonna say? My football, guys. Won't put on because it's charging. I have the plug connected to it. That's why it always. I hope it's still charging. Fucking right. Yeah. Yeah. And Vigi wants to the person's of me. That's why she cries. She's crazy. Crazy woman. Yeah. 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 The Hollywood actors want you to touch entertainment. Well, like, yeah, we love to see you. We love to see you as once I'm king, because right they don't want me to be king, but once I'm king, obviously, yeah, it'd be nice for Ivan to start entertainment. I want to see that glory of Ivan reaching movie stars, but like, remember how I talk about the Angela attitude with my bro Hockey League? Yeah, it's the same situation there. Yeah, it'd be fucking cool to see Ivan and VJ in a movie, but man, if Ivan's movies are releasing, we're all gonna feel like shit because of the side tension. Yes, you're gonna crush us, Ivan. Yeah, I'm gonna crush the Hollywood actors. All the B-list actors who do television, the ace actors who do movies, they're all gonna feel like shit when me and VJ are doing our people movies. But Xanus, Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, yeah, it's all gonna feel like shit. I get paid midnight tonight, guys. Yeah. How much days have you went to the gym, Ivan? 41 days. Yesterday was my 41st day. I might take the day off. I like swimming though. I might take the day off, but I might just take the day off. I don't know, but or I might go swimming again. I don't know, but I don't know. Actually, you want to do personal with me too, obviously. Yeah, I have personal dreams with you. She's a crazy woman, and I want to do the business stuff with you, Ivan. That's why she cries all night long. It's a car because she's crazy. Or Justin's a crazy woman, yeah. Ivan, she loves you, man. Yeah, I know. I know she loves me. And she wants to be with me. Even though she loves me, it's a weird, psychotic form of love because she says she loves me all night when she cries and she fucks guys after that, man. She's fucking crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 Person, so yeah, she wants to do personal. Yeah, I wanna go clothes shopping with Ivan. I wanna get high end clothes with Ivan and live fly with Ivan, travel with Ivan. I wanna buy the jets with Ivan. Yeah, I'm gonna have. I'm gonna buy I don't know 350, 400 million dollar jet and a cheaper like 80 million dollar jet. I'm gonna renovate it like Incredibles. Yeah, I want to own the jets with Ivan. I want to own the yachts with Ivan. The yacht party, the boat party with Ivan. Because I plan on doing a boat party with VJ, obviously. Yeah, boat party with VJ. In the big yacht or the small yacht? The small yacht. I'll buy the I don't know, $100 million unique 71 yacht and maybe a cheaper like $30 million one. The smaller one is the one me and VJ will do the parties with. Or we can do a party with the big one. We have to hire a driver to drive us. I don't know how to drive that big yacht. You have to hire, yeah, a driver to drive you. Do a party in the yacht. Just me and her and the driver, right? Yeah. I want to get the high end cars with Ivan. Yeah, Victoria Justice knows with $25 million. I might make more though. I might even make 40, 50, but 30, 40, 50. But if I make $25 million a book, Victoria Justice knows we can get our high end cars. Like not like $60,000 cars, no, like 200, 300, 1 million, $800,000 cars. As I'm gonna get a rare Ferrari. You know how Neatu's got the rare 350 Lamborghinis? Yeah, I'm gonna get. You guys have any rare Ferraris here? Like the rare, like the rare, a couple, the rare, like I don't know, 300 Ferraris in the world. Yeah, we have that. But you might have to order it from a different place. Yeah, I'll do that. I get the rare Ferrari like Neatu's did, obviously. I've won a Lamborghini. I like Ferraris more than Lamborghinis. Ferraris look nicer than Lamborghinis. I'd rather get a Ferrari over a Lamborghini. Yeah, Victoria just knows she can get her 250, $300,000 cars from me, man. Victoria just most likely get the Benz, right, the BMW, or she might get more high car. But Ivan, I want to get the Benz than the BMW, but the high end ones, Ivan, like the one in Transformers 3. Victoria just probably saw Transformers. Yeah, I saw that movie, Ivan. Yeah, remember Shia LaBeouf's girlfriend? She got that car. Yeah, that's like a $250,000 car. Yeah, I want to get a Benz, Ivan, like a $250,000 one, Ivan, the high end one. Yeah, she gets the cars, obviously. She wants to get nice cars with me. And she wants to build that $1 billion house with me. Yeah, I want to build that $1 billion house with you, Ivan. Which is unheard of. Like Incredibles 1. Yeah, she wants to live that life with me, obviously. Yeah. She'll tell me, yeah, Ivan, let's build that one in our house. We can easily afford this pocket. She goes, yeah, we need this pocket. Let's build that. Let's pimp it out, Ivan. Like, you want like Incredibles 1, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, sweetie, like Incredibles. She's like, holy shit. That's fucking nice. That's unheard of, Ivan. I know. We're gonna own a house like that, but yes, we are. And she wants to travel around the world with me, too. She wants to travel around the world with me, and she wants to stay at, yeah, I want to travel around the world, Ivan, stay at all these nice suites. And travel with him and go to bars with him, go to clubs with him, go to restaurants with him, go to events, and do all that with him. I want to travel to Tokyo and all these places around the world. I want to fly privately on a private jet with Ivan. Because VJ flies commercial when she goes on vacation. But now that I made the billions, me and VJ have our own jet, we have our own pilot, we can fly privately to travel around the world. She wants to travel. She wants to do all that with me, and she also loves me. And she wants me to be with me. Yeah, I want Ivan to hold my hands and caress me and kiss me and tell me he loves me and call me baby. I want Ivan to fuck the shit out of me all the time. Yeah, that's just a crazy out of woman. She wants to see the light because she now sees the light. Obviously, when she dreams, obviously, and when she has sex with me, my father doesn't run away. She sees light and everything. That's why Victoria Justice is always going to want to hook up with me all the time. She's a crazy woman, obviously. And I will too. I'll want to hug up with VJ all the time too, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I get VJ smoking out going video with you guys got a garbage and trash. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Crazy woman, VJ. Yeah. Is it more about the personal Ivan or the business? Both. Victoria Justice wants to do the personal with me, but she also has career goals. Yeah, I want to be a successful actor. And Ivan is a ticket to my success as an actor as well as doing as a musician too. I want to do my dream album with Ivan, and I also want to be a famous movie star with Ivan. Like when I mean movie star, I mean big budget movies, not these shitty independent movies that Victoria Justice is doing in Hollywood. No, big budget movies. She knows because, and she wants to control and power with me too. She's not stupid. Yeah, I want the power and control. I want a piece of Ivan's, I don't know, 23 billion off his book. And I also want the power with him because if Justice knows once I get her out of the gatekeeper's hollow system, she now has the power with me. She's not under the gatekeeper's power control anymore. She has power and she has freedom with me too. She gets her freedom with me. Obviously. Sarah. So tell me, I even like I want to be a movie star with you. That's mainly my dream. But I also want to do music on the side. Yeah, VJ, I don't mind doing music on the side with you. But music is our side thing. The movies is the main thing, VJ. I don't want to do music full time. I'd rather be an actor. Yeah, it's cooler being an actor. Yes, VJ. Being an actor is glory. We make more money off movies anyways. Yeah. Because the album me and VJ sell will only be maybe $15, $14. So we're not making as much money off the album, obviously. We'll still make our billions, but not the kind of money we make off the movie. The movie is the real money. Because I'm pricing for money before we're boxing. As I Robert says, I can't wait to get this on 4K. I'll say, I can't wait to get this on 4K. Dog has either. I've got a pressure drop right now. Yeah. So, Sarah. Dog can't run iPhone. You're actually smart, man. 4K Blu ray is more profit. Yes, guys, it's more profit than theater tickets. That's why I'm a genius. I mean, we should make way more money, much bigger profit than movies. Movie tickets, I only sell for maybe $17 for you guys, $16, $15, $17 for the movie chain. But to build a movie chain, to fit 1 billion people, you have to build like 8,000 theaters, which cost me almost $30 million in the cost. George Ivan, don't waste $30 million on a theater chain. No. AMC, yeah, AMC can't handle 1 billion people. Just sign with Amazon, Ivan, do 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4K Blu-ray with Amazon, obviously, for my company. My company is a straight 4K Blu-ray company. There is no theater tickets. That's why I recommend you guys put money into a theater so that when you get a beautiful theater, you actual experience to the home. Huge ask me, we signed over my brand. Ivan, you're selling your movie on 4K Blu-ray. I have a nice like steelbook box set. I'm like, yeah, Peter. He's like, holy shit, man! Like, if you put with this technology in the 4K Blu-ray pack, and you put money into a theater at home. you're looking at amazing experience at home. I recommend you build a Primax IMAX theater like me. I might think about that. Yeah, for a good 400K here, you can build your private IMAX theater in your house. You can afford it. Yeah, that's probably because I can afford it. Yeah, I might build that private IMAX theater for my family. I haven't watched the movie 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, but yeah, pretty like, holy shit, man. Like that's top notch. That's better than Hollywood. I even yeah, there's no theaters, but man, that's better quality than Hollywood. I know you're coming to Hollywood. I know people will Hollywood. I'm saying, I can I get more than that box set? I have like no theater. 850 ways enough for the Phil Robbins. I'll be greedy, like really big. I'm just not him like Peter, man. You're pissing me off. I'm not paying more money, man. This is enough, man. $1.6 million for you is enough. This is more than we made for it. It's in the Hobbits. I'll be greedy for you, sir. Oh, him, sir. Yeah. Peter's a greedy pig, I'm just messing, man. That's not my me. I want a bit more. I want a bit more than I know, Peter. But what I'm paying you is enough. Stop being greedy, man. It's a delight. I'm just messing, man. Like this is like $800 in my bank. Yeah, Peter. $800 in your bank is enough money for you for what? For 4 years of work. Stop being greedy, Sarah. Yeah. 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 Peter Jackson saw when we were riding. Yeah, he is. That's why he wants a bigger chunk of the merch. Yeah, Ivan. Ivan, do I get the merch? Yeah, Peter, you get the free merch sent to your house. Ivan, nice man. Yeah, I'm saying all the actors and crewmen get free merch sent to their house. I do that for all my movies. So for the Great Escape, Keanu Reeves and all them, and Matt Damon and Scarlett Johansson and all them, they get their free merch too for the Great Escape sent to their house, and they get the free 4K Wood movie too, obviously. Obviously, you don't want to have your stars pay for the movie and pay for the merch. No, they get their free merch and they get the free movie. But if you damage your movie, or you damage or you lose your merch, now if you want to get your own merch, because the merch will be sacred to the actors and the crewmen. Now you have to pay for it, but you get your free merch and your free movie. Obviously, that's why you got to take care of your discs. Obviously, I recommend all you guys you take care of the discs for my movie, right? Yeah. That's John Cameron's. That's the con about physical media is that your disc can get damaged. Yeah, but if you take care of it, like when you're done your movie, just don't leave it out. How you damage your movie is when you leave it in the player. You leave it on top of I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're lazy. You leave it on top of your player, and you don't put it back in the case. That's how you can damage your disc, obviously. But 4K Blu, there is cons to streaming in 4K Blu, but 4K Blu is a better experience. I know what I'm doing, man. I should say, man, if you put all that money towards Xanus, $3 billion, and you add the 4K Blu-ray to effect on that, and you have it here at home, you're looking at amazing theatrical experience at home, man. With Dolby, 4K Blu is Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound, guys, man. And I already put all that money towards the movie, looking at amazing experience. Here's iPad, look at that. Yeah, 4K Blu is Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound. I know, Peter. I have a beautiful like steelbook box set. I'm like, yeah, Peter, you're signing with Amazon. I can't. Can I get more of that? I'm like, no, Peter, man, I'm not paying for mine. I'm paying for these. I'm sorry. Because Peter was salivating over my brand, the box set, the game too. You're making a game too. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that game. You haven't watched it? Yeah, Rabbit, I'll watch that. I can't wait to watch the game too. That's Glory Eye, man. No, but he's mainly hyping about the doc and the movie. Peter, obviously. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that doc, movie, even the game too. The game will be entertaining. Rather than John Cameron might buy my game and play it, or they'll watch Rabbit's walking around. I don't know. That's how Rabbit's like, Ivy, you can sing this game. Yeah, he's like, sign me up, fat man. No. Rabbit's all excited for the game, yeah. Yeah. Why do the actors have to do paperwork? Yes, they do. They have to do paperwork as they're working for Sky Source. They have to sign some papers, obviously. And my secretaries will tell their agents, yeah, I know when John Mega, Von Joji wants to all them fly my private jet to my office. Well, Von Joji lives in Vancouver. The limo driver picks up Von Joji and he flies the other actors in my office. I know you guys are excited and you're blowing up my company, my incredible jet and everything. My secretaries will tell them their information they have to bring. And they have to sign this paper, obviously. This Sky Source paper, whatever. Something like that, right? Yeah. You need to write down your name, you know what I'm saying, your information, your SIN number, and you have to bring your direct deposit bank phone, your agent direct deposit bank phone. That way you get paid. That's for my company. I pay you direct deposit. But they also have to sign the contract sheet when they sign their contracts. The actors, yeah, they have to sign the paper. Obviously, they sign that their contract, right? Their massive contract, obviously, for the movie. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. My secretaries will let all their agents know, all the chosen actors' names. My secretaries will call them, keep tabs of their agent, and they let the actors know. Yeah, you got to bring your SIN number. You got to bring your direct deposit bank from us. I'm not paying you a check for my company. You get direct deposit. The money gets wired into your account every bi-weekly. Your game money gets wired into your account. Your promo money, your merch money, and your royalties. The only thing that you get paid check, guys, is the world tour. You get your check. Hence why I'm going to provide the actors with Ziploc bags. I'll have my team buy Ziploc bags, and then you get a good, at least a good three big Ziploc bags for the actors, just in case they go out of the room. The big ones, and they put their checks in there, so they don't lose it. You guys be pulling in your like 5 million speaking. You don't want to lose. If you lose your check, I'm not going to compensate. For the world tour, you do not get compensated if you lose your check. That's why I put it in a Ziploc bag and keep it in a safe place when the maids come and clean your hotel room, guys. They can steal your check, right? Yeah, wear that stuff right. Yeah. Yeah. And who knows that, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10 something greedy. It's a dumb one, I'm saying, you know. You might push for 20, yeah, John's greedy. I get enough for $20. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. You're not worth 20, man. You're only, like, John might be worth maybe his 17 million by then. He's not worth 20. He gets 10. I'm not paying more than 10, John. It's not being greedy. You get your 9. I can pay you like 9.2 million for your base, John. You get your 5 million speaking. You get two, I can give him 500K for the merch. You get your like 2 million for the game. 1.9 million, 2 million for the game. That's a good deal for John. He signed like a 26, 27 million deal. Massive contract, yeah. It's a dumb one, I'm saying, yeah. I can't see Disney really authorizing Android based. I'm like, oh no, they will, man. They're gonna beg them hard. Like John, man, like when they beg me not to play around, John. The only thing I'm joking around, I'm not playing games. I need your help. Can you please give like Ivan Mayor Victoria Justice a word, man? It's not fair, man. You're making more money than all of us, and you signed that mega deal, and you're saved. Your experience is Incredibles company. Yeah, it's like Incredibles guys, yeah, and then training them, and we're all left behind. Oh, it's not fair, John. And John has his freedom. My God, I'm out of Hollywood. Those guys are 36. Oh, don't forget that, right? Yeah. That's what Daisy really also have to for shit. They're begging John Mayer for word. Yeah, it's crazy. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm gonna give the bosses a good word from you, man. I got you, man. I'm saying, yeah. I'll say he's playing along. Yeah, I'm not giving you word. If I actually really would give you, I'm not giving you word. He doesn't give word. That's a different word. That's actually funny. I'm not giving you word because John knows they wouldn't give him word either, right? And he's selfish too. He knows because he's in my movie that I'm gonna open more doors for his Hollywood career. He can get paid more money after saying this, but even though he doesn't want to go back to Hollywood, he knows when he goes back to Hollywood, I open more doors for John. He can sell his movies better now. The companies will be able to pay more money. I told you, even though the Hollywood actors are gonna make more money and be very successful, pretty successful in Hollywood, they're still gonna beg because they'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I should just saying, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's my point right here. I don't hear him saying, yeah. That's my point. I'm gonna get more coffee, guys. Yeah. Yeah. And now you guys understand why I'm gonna forget about this Super Savage. Now, yeah, we know that. All the trends and everything. Yeah, me and VJ are gonna forget about it. And Victoria Justice will even tell me, Ivan, don't make any rules for the world. We don't get paid for this. They act like we watch ourselves. They go, they're gonna be like, yeah, and me and VJ don't make any rules. Zero. Okay, we're gonna forget about the Super Savage channel. Victoria Justice already washed her hands on you guys. She doesn't pump up a lot of views for you guys. She just does her interviews with all the famous people. She has short clips that you guys see, obviously, and she'll do maybe one Instagram live every 1 or 2 years, and that's it. Tori just doesn't make shit for you guys. She knows you guys are wicked people. Yeah, there you go. You infected her, and you won't let her see me, and you caused a mess in Ivan's life, and you're also going to cause mess in her life. That's why Tori doesn't make shit for you guys. Yeah, Ivan Zero, I'm not making shit with the world. I don't care about the world. I only want to be with you. I care about you. Yeah, Tori doesn't care about you guys. She just wants to be with me, obviously, because I'm BJ's baby. I'm her husband, obviously. Why? Williams, and yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I will Peter cry when you hop in that car. Like he might tear up, yeah, because I got him out of Hollywood. Like even though Peter Jackson made it, don't even say, even though Peter Jackson made it like 2 films Lord of the Rings, he paid a price for that money, man. He was a dirty slave, man. Yeah. Yeah, and I paid a price. Yeah, Peter paid a price to make that money. In Hollywood, you don't make free money. You have to pay to make your money. Yeah, the gatekeepers in Hollywood gave him a good deal. He got to be successful and rich, but he paid a price to make that money, Peter Jackson. Lord of the Rings. That's one reason why he might tear up. He's like, thank you, Iron. He might say thank you and he might tear up because he knows if he made his money in Hollywood, he'd pay every price for that. With Iron's company, Iron, you're paying me all this money and you give me my freedom. I don't have to do anything. There's no strings attached to the contract. No, Peter, you get treated with me. He's Iron, man, you're a good man. He's like, thank you. And because you gave him his freedom, that's why Peter works even harder for you because I'm paying him more money. I'm giving him nice perks. And he gets his freedom. He doesn't have to do anything for my company, right? I'm a clean business. I'm not doing like the gatekeepers around the world, right? Yeah. That's what I give you the keys, live, and that way you can get your freedom in Fiji. That's why I give you the keys. Like, duh, it's common sense. Well, yeah, I know what you're saying, Ivan. Yeah. 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 So the book is your foundation. Yeah, the book is my foundation. But then once I make the billions off the book, and the rights are mine. Yeah, Ivan. My father's like, yeah, Ivan, you wrote your I gave you the gift. You wrote your masterpiece, Last Over Xanus. Last man's not written, by the way. The brand's yours. Once you make out your 25 billion off your book, obviously you and Victoria Justice can now start Sky's Entertainment, and you could what? You can now self-finance your own movie for $3 billion. Biggest budget we ever made, ever in movie history. You can also finance the game for $500. And you're looking at an amazing game, right? You can sell your merch. I'm signing with Amazon for the deal for the merch of the movie, and then Microsoft and Sony for the game. The deal with Amazon's 90-10. Even if you get 90, Amazon gets 10. That's the deal, obviously, right? Before I said 80-20, 80-20, I'm being way too generous. No. Me and VJ get 90, Amazon gets 10. That's the deal, obviously. Good deal for Jeff, right? Yeah. If I make 60 billion off, how much will Amazon make off your movie and merch? Probably around that $5 to $6 billion on Amazon makes. Yeah. If I make 60 billion off the movie and merch, Amazon will make $6 billion. 10% of 60 billion is $6 billion, right? Amazon gets $6 billion. A lot of money for Amazon. That's a good deal, but this is more money than what the Hollywood companies make for their movies. Yeah. That's a good deal. That's billions for my company, Ivan. Yeah. Your product is the number one seller. None of our individual products make like $6 billion, Ivan. Yeah. Obviously. It's a lot of money for Jeff Bezos' company, right? Yeah. That's a good deal for my company, yeah. Yeah, Ivan, you're worth the majority of the money because like the world's mainly buzzing about you guys, you and VJ, and it's because of your keys we're making this money. Yeah, guys, because of my keys you're making this money. You don't have to spend a dime in marketing. Amazon does not have to spend a dime in marketing. You VJ don't have to spend a dime in marketing. You have the keys. So everything's easy for us. Hence why I'm not giving Amazon any more than 10% of the money. Why, what about 15? No, you get 10, you get 90. That's the deal. Before I said 80-20 because I thought I'd be making maybe 10 billion off my movie. I thought I'd be making maybe 18-20 billion off the movie merch, but no, I did the math. It's in the tens of billions, man. Probably 50 billion off the movie and the merch we should make. So if we make 50 billion, Amazon makes their 10%. 50 billion after taxes, right? We should probably make for the movie. Amazon makes their $5 billion. It's a good deal for Amazon. They make billions off EVG's movie. So I'm giving them a nice little piece of it, but I'm not going to have them dupe me, right? Because the majority of the money belongs to me. Jeff Bezos knows, yeah, I know. The majority of the money goes to you, but you're so nice to give us 10% of the money. Yeah, you get 10% of the money, Jeff. Like $5-6 billion. $5 billion. Amazon makes $5 billion on me EVG's movie merch. Billions for the company. That's why they're going to love me so much. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money, man, I know. Jeff's a greedy pick, obviously. He's a greedy pick, Jeff Bezos. He's greedy. Jeff Bezos is a greedy pick, I'm saying. Yeah, he's greedy. Yeah. 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 Yeah, like, why would John Making and Von Jordan do on suit? I just help all them beg. Because they know Sky was both high the water and they want to be saved, they want to be left behind. And you know, I can pay them more, man. As the money I'm paying them for Xanus, that's more than what a lot of A-listers make in Hollywood, man. A-listers only make, some A-listers only make that in Hollywood. John Making knows he can easily make his like 33, $34 million deal for the Great Escape. I just Alba could make his $40 million deal, $40+ million deal for the Great Escape. $45 million deal. I can easily pay these guys more. Von Jordan can sign almost a $20 million deal for the Great Escape. A lot of Jordan will not make $20 million in Hollywood after he does things. He'll probably make his three. And if he gets bigger after 10 years and he's a big A-lister, then now he can make more money. But I mean, he has to grow his brand, his Hollywood brand in Hollywood before he can borrow more money from John Mayer. And John Mayer, too, they know. John Mayer will be lucky to what? Negotiate for maybe 6, 7 million after Xanos. 8 if he's lucky. Edge's album maybe 15 million, 17 million you can negotiate for after Xanos. So I can easily pay him more than what those guys make in Hollywood. That's why they're gonna bet. Obviously, my comic books on the water, and they were saved too. They don't want to be left behind. They know when they're in Hollywood, even though they're making more money and they're successful, their careers are this high tension. BJ's Ray Escape Canaries is a main event. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, the Gray Escape is the main event after Zetas. All these horror movies are high tension. And Zane's is the main event. All the horror movies are high tension. That's why Robin and John Cameron don't really care that much about the horror movies compared to my movie. Obviously, yeah, look, for the sake of the show, we have to talk about these Marvel movies, DC movies, all these movies coming out. But I'm mainly hyped about Ivan's Days. I don't really care about these horror movies that much. Yeah, they care about it, but not that much compared to my movie. They're mainly hyping about. Yeah, I want to see Ivan Zane's movie, man. Like Lord of the Rings movie on Stars. I want to see those demonic wolves, man. The movie, yeah, looking at demons and devils from the movie, man. Yeah, man. Devils and demons, yeah. Aratat the Wolf King. There's never been a movie made before where you have like a demonic animal wolf king who's like a devil like that, man. There's never a movie made like that before. Where you have like demons like that, man. Like you're looking at demonic beings. Devils and demons from that movie. That's gonna be scary. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna get more coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Hope you guys enjoy my Sky Sword Xanus show. Where are you guys? I'm seriously getting my coffee. Yeah. As I told you, I was just like, cheers, Ivan. We're gonna be movie stars. We signed that many on Amazon. I'm like, cheers, yeah. Yeah, just like, cheers, Ivan. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, so Ivan, cheers, Ivan. Even though the world made us pay, we're now spoken Halloween. We will live forever in this world, and we're now the most famous people in the world. We're king and queen. We signed them. Amazon movies are living the life, and they're all left behind. She's like, cheers, Ivan. To 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 forever, and she gives a cheers. That's one reason why a lot of you guys will play shit, and some of you guys are gonna cry because you know Ivan and Vijay are gonna be living. Ivan's only up. Ivan's gonna be living forever in the world with Vijay. Was all you guys who are alive now, as decades pass, you're gonna get old and pass away. Ivan and Vijay are gonna continue to live on, obviously. So if you want to delay this thing, guys, to another maybe 15, 17 years on 50, that means guys like John Camp and Robert Ant now will now be like John Camp will be now almost pushing 70. Ramen Burnett will be almost pushing 80. We like in his mid to late 70s. And the gatekeepers will be like in their 80s if they delay this to 17 years. Will be almost 80 years old. Then now I'm king and they're about to pass away and the whole thing is set up. You can't do it. Me and BJ will be looking up. We look like we're like 35 to 33 years, 30-year-old people. Yeah, when we're 50. It's a setup, obviously. You can't do God only. So, yeah. I should pay the fee in a good like 7 years, right? My book's already done. I just got to go over the two chapters of volume 3 and look at a few other sections of my book to polish it up. And after that, I'm done. See if we get $50 to $100, I can get a proof it on Red Zine and design my cover, and I'm done. My book's ready. So, yeah. I'm Center. Yeah. All right, how much you sell your book for? The ebook I'll sell for $22. And for those of you guys who are not rich, you know what I'm saying, or who are in debt and all that stuff, I don't hate what I'm saying. You can pay your $22 for the book, ebook, if you don't want to pay $85 for the print. But the book nerds will buy the print. $80 is a bit steep, but it's worth it because you're looking at a beautiful edition, print edition, and it's the greatest entertainment ride of a lifetime. It's worth $80. If you don't want to pay, the Hollywood celebrities need to get $40 to $80, but the average person is a bit more pricey. That's why most people are going to buy the ebook. Obviously, like $22 for the ebook, you can read it on your laptop. If you have a laptop at home, just pay $22. Read on your laptop. It's a good deal for you guys right here. Sorry. Yeah. How much do you sell the movie for, Ivan? 135. I'm not going higher than that. Amazon's like, I'd want at 200. I'm like, no, guys. Who make more money? I'm like, no, guys. Most people in the world are average people, everyday average people. 135 is a good deal for the world. The Hollywood, the famous and rich, 135 is nothing, but the average person, 135 is a bit steep. So they can afford it, but it's a little bit more pricey. $135 for the box, that's good enough, guys, for the Blu-ray for 40 bucks. It's a good deal for the world. But the merchandise will be expensive. But it's worth it, though, right? Yeah. Merch is always expensive. Like Star Wars merch is very expensive. It's very expensive. Hot toys are expensive too. It's expensive stuff, but it's worth it though. You're looking at beautiful hot toys. Beautiful hot toys, yeah. Yeah. As I Robin that he might buy some of my hot toys. Yeah, I'll get some of my hot toys. Yeah, I can't wait to get that hot toy. You know, I say because Robin Burnett likes collecting hot toys too. But the main merch will be the L mugs and the posters. That's the main merch. And the clothing, the weapons, that's side merch. And the hot toys is side merch. So you don't have to buy that. If you get the posters and the mugs, that's good enough for your merch. But there's some fans who are going to want to buy some of the clothes and the weapons, even the hot toys. But to do that, you have to buy paycheck to paycheck because those guys are not millionaires like the Hollywood. They're not upper class or people making a couple $100,000 or they're millions, right? Yeah. 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 Get paid midnight tonight. How much I don't know. My 75, maybe 80, $86 to get paid. I have enough cans to get another like 25 pack today. And after that, I have no money, but I get paid midnight tonight. Get my $86. So that's enough money for me to get my beer and smokes Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, I get paid at like 2 o'clock. I go swimming around maybe 3 on Sunday. And after that, from there, I'll go to Dizzy's and pick up my check and my tip up. And I get like a 100, like I don't know, $30 check from the government. So I have enough money until I get paid the fall 2 weeks out, 2 weeks later at Dinty's. 13 days later at Dinty's, obviously, right? Yeah. Should I get my welfare check soon? Maybe end of October I get my first welfare check, my $1,000 check. But if I get $1,000, I'm gonna buy my I'm gonna buy a laptop. Put like 400 in my savings, and I'll buy like a $400 laptop. Around there, $380 laptop, $370 laptop I'll buy from the computer place here. Yeah. Alright, when you write they're unique, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Before I write they're unique, I gotta finish Xanus first. Once I finish going over Xanus, I'll have that thought, okay, should I write they're unique or not? I don't know. Most likely not, though. Writing a book's a lot of work, man. A lot of fucking work. Yeah. If Victoria Justice doesn't know what it's like to write a book, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of work for you, man. Like writing out an 800-page book. Obviously. Ivan, how much pages is in your novel right now? Well, on my computer, my book's at about 600, like 30 pages around there. But once you edit it, once you edit the sentence structure and everything with the spacing and everything, it's now like a 750, 800 page book. My book will be about 800, 700 is 50 to probably about an 800 page book. My book is it's a long book, 750 page book to 800, 750 page book around there. My book is right, 800 page book. It's a lot of work. Even though I had a lot of fun writing zines, writing a book's a lot of work, man. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. But because yeah. To write their unique, I have to set like a 5 day goal. Yeah, I even write 5 pages every day. I have to buy my notebooks at the dollar store. Set a goal to write 5 pages every day, and type on your laptop. In a good 4, 5, 6 months, you can finish your book. If I do write their unique, I'll be making like my 40 something, $50 billion off the 2 books. More money for me and BJ, right? But I mean, yeah. Xanus is good enough though, right? Yeah, I already wrote Xanus. That's good. I already have. That's enough money for me and BJ, right? I don't feel like saving another like $1,500, $2,000 to get it added. It's just more money. That's why I'm most likely not going to write their unique. Xanus is good enough. Yeah, Xanus is good enough, right? Yeah. 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 Well, some fans ask you why when you write more books. Yeah, they will. Ivan, man, like, you're such an amazing author. Will you write more books? I'm like, no, guys. Being an author is not my dream. Yes, writing books is fun, but it's not my dream. Right? Being a famous author is cool, but it's not as cool as being a famous movie star. Even people tell me, yeah, I mean, you can write books if you want, but writing books is a bit more boring. I'd rather be a movie star. Yeah, BJ, I'd rather be a movie star too. I want to be a movie star with you, BJ. Yeah. It's my dream. It's not writing books. I only wrote Xanus that way I could make money for me and BJ, but I wrote Xanus. I have no choice, guys. Gatekeepers locked all doors. Man. That's why I had no choice but to write Xanus. Yeah, how can I make money for me and my wife? I have the keys. I have to own something. How can I make money for my wife? And I figured, oh my god, like I'm writing Last of Xanus right now. This is the key for me to being king, and that's why I wrote the book. Once I woke up, oh my god, my book Xanus I'm writing. That's the key to me making my billions. And I wrote Xanus, and the brand's mine. Obviously, the brand's mine. I wrote the book. It's mine. Obviously. You figured it out. I said I figured it out. But geez, God protect me, right? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. What will it be like when it's you and the actors versus the Demon Wolves and Bats? Think something like the Team USA versus Soviets back in 1980. All you guys who were alive back then, you remember that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, look, you have these college kids versus the Giants. Well, think some of that for me and the actors. That's why once the Xanus stars do Xanus, they're going to be legends, man. Because they fought the most horrific beings. Because you're looking at demons, guys, devils and demons. The bats, and you also have the wolves, right? You have the bats, and you have the demon bats, you have the demon wolves. I showed you guys the pictures, right? Yeah, those are demons. Yeah, scary than that, guys. Demons and devils, man. In the movie, yeah. That's why you're looking at an amazing movie. Because I'm looking at a powerful story. I know this is Lord of the Rings. I know this is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, Peter. Some Sarah. Evan. Yeah. Does Lord of the Rings have better world in your book? Um, in terms of the richness and the depth of the world building, it's better. It surpasses my book. It's better than my book. My world building. I believe is more unique. It's the most unique world building ever made. Obviously, the North and the South. Yeah, I mean, it is very unique. Yeah, you have the North and the South. The South is cursed. The North is holy. And the South, Eretz is the wolf king of the South. Ephesus is the king behind the mountains in the South. And the Southerners live in the South, and the Northerns live in the heavenly kingdom Xanus. And they don't like each other. And the wolves and bats hate the humans. That's a unique world that I built, obviously. Well, the Northerns and the Southerners, they don't like each other. Yeah, it's funny. I know. As you guys read, right? My world, I believe, is more unique, but Lord of the Rings is a better world in terms of the richness and the in-depth detail and history. It's better than my book. My world, I think, is more unique than Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, right? Lord of the Rings has better world building than Zane's, but Zane's is a better story. And yeah, they come and better characters too. It comes characters and story comes before your world building. Lord of the Rings might have better world building than my book, more rich and in-depth history and everything, but the story's not as good as mine. My story is better, it's more entertaining, as you guys read. I have better written characters too, as you guys read. My characters jump on the page left and right when you read the book, obviously. That's why it's so entertaining. And the story is a masterpiece, the greatest story ever told. You guys will see how I really read the book. Especially volume 3, you'll be blown away. We got a masterpiece, man. Yeah, man, amazing book. Yeah, yeah man. So Ouija will be shocked by your book. Yes, you will. Ivan, you wrote that book? Did you really write the last of his name? I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, holy shit, that's a masterpiece. I know. Masterpiece, man. Amazing story. Almost there, guys. Yeah. Listen, well, John Cam, Robin, and Ray Orr and Jonathan really care about the Hall movies when you work on Zays. They do care about it, but they don't care about it that much anymore. They're mainly buzzing about Xanus. But because I installed the gates, they can't talk about my Skysource company and my Zays movie. They're all going crazy. Once the movie's greenlit and I don't know, the George documentary is about to release, they're buzzing about that. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that George's documentary. And the Zays movie's greenlit, and Ivan's working on a movie project with Peter Jackson. And you get the announcement of the website launch, like Zays is a $3 billion budget. It's an adaptation based off Ivan's masterpiece, best-selling novel, Last of Xanus and Zen. Ivy signed Mega 9 to have a deal with Amazon, and 95 with my son with Sony. Peter Jackson's announces a new director, Fran and Guillermo Toro, assistant director. Fran and Barry Oswald, assistant producers. The seventh team from Hollywood chosen is announced. And John Cameron Romero going crazy, man. Yeah, and I'm also trying with VG, don't forget that. Yeah. They're way more hyped about my movie than they are Hollywood. But they still care about the Hollywood movies, but not that much anymore compared to my movie, obviously. Yeah, for the sake of the show, we have to talk about these horror movies, but man, and television shows, but man, I'm mainly hyped to see the Zanes movie over these movies, obviously. All these actors, however, are not me and VJ. They're no for me, VJ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're all no for me, VJ. You VJ are special. We have divine genes from the heavens. We're special on the screen. There they go. That's why they're really buzzing about my movie over the horror movies, obviously. Behind the scenes, right? Yeah. Can Ivan pull this off? Ivan made the right choice hiring Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson to direct the movie. Well, I will be able to write a good script with Peter, which I will. I'm looking at an amazing script. Will Ivan pull this off? Will this movie be better than the book and everything? The book was a masterpiece. Will the movie be better than the book? Yes, the movie will be better than the book. I'm bringing the world to life. I'm bringing the demonic characters to life. The Wooly, and I'm acting as Prince Takis. VJ's acting as Zithia. We're going to bring those characters to life. John Megan and all these other actors are going to bring the characters to life, obviously. So it works for me, yeah. Obviously, as my stepbrother told me my book's number one. I'm not lying, guys, man. He told me that, man. When they sat me upstairs like 4 years ago, early 2021, my stepmother was like, yeah, Ivan, the book you wrote's number one, and Hollywood will love your story. Hollywood will love your story, Ivan. She told me that. Ivan, that book's number one, which means Xanus is a better entertainment IP than all these movies in Hollywood. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, Dune 2, The Dark Knight's better than all those Marvel movies, better than all those movies. As people tell me, Ivan, looking at the greatest story ever told, yeah, the greatest story ever told. Look at a masterpiece, man. That's why Xanus will be the best story ever told. It'll be the best book ever written when you guys read it. I'm not lying, guys. It's an amazing story. Anyways, here's you guys who got my shows. I'm around saying, peace. You guys hope the show's not going to Peace out, guys. 1 a.m. 7.